Hello again. So here I am making my fourth layout using the October Clique Kits. Things are going really well. I have quite a mess. I'm a very messy scrapper. I didn't realize how bad I was until somebody else I was watching, they said they're a very neat scrapper, and I always thought, oh yeah, I'm a pretty neat scrapper, and then I look at my mess and I'm like, oh, reality check. So I am down to, I really wanted to get this photo done of my daughter, and I really love the way that it has this empty space here for something fun, and the way she's looking up into this corner here. So I wanted to, do something that was, I don't know, something up this direction, which goes with my whole angle thing anyway. But I really like the way that this looks, I have to say. So I love this paper. So I looked at this paper and I tried different things that, I looked at this and thought, well, maybe, I would use that. But it was just too busy. So I knew I needed a neutral, which of course is white. And I do, as you know, as you can tell, I use a lot of white and solid cardstock as my base. I That's just the way I am. I don't know, I just like that. So this is what I've chosen to do. This is as far as I've gotten. So let me go ahead and get this down. I'm just afraid that I'm going to not put it over far enough, but I think I've got it over just the right amount. I guess the best thing to do is probably mark it and then cut it. Man, if you could see my whole table here, I am so embarrassed. It is just covered with product. So I mentioned earlier in another video that I had just gotten some Shimmers products. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 new sprays. I have 3 new of these creamies. Some of them I haven't even opened yet. And then the ones that I had gotten earlier, like in August, those are all out too. I love it. So I used it on a previous layout, but my camera died, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to have a video on that one at all. I think it started and then it died, so I may have to get creative. Alright, so it's just a tad long and I'll need to trim that. Alright, so
I had to do a voiceover. I was rambling on for about another 30 minutes, and there's no way that I could have you guys listen through all that. So now I'm just trying to figure out what to use for my embellishments. I'll look at all these words. Fabulous. It can't be smile because she's not smiling, and she's not a glitter girl. So what I'm going to go with is awesome. So the green strip that's between the white and the pink is actually from the sticker sheet. It is not quite 12 inches, so I had to split it, down in the middle, and it was going to be covered under my photo, so you can't even tell. So that's where that came from. And then I'm looking through all of my embellishments, the die pack that I got, and just trying to figure out exactly what I want to keep. I went item by item, trying to find something that would just go, and just really struggling with it here. And I even get so frustrated in the items that I have that I forget that there is that whole sheet of paper with all those items that I could cut and all of these, bubble words. So I really like that, especially with her looking up. These could be just her thoughts, or just what we're saying to her. So the So Cool is a sticker, and that ended up staying as well as the camera. And the little snap camera doesn't stay there. and I really like the yellow. Since there's going to be yellow with one of the bubble words, I needed to bring yellow down here in the bottom. At least I feel like I do. I guess I don't have to, but I really do like it. And I'm trying to find the right spot for that bird, but it just still leaves some trap space in there. Now I'm pointing up there at the top. Look on the bright side. I do like the yellow that's there, but that doesn't stay there. That tag, I like that tag. I may end up using it for something else. Um, and just continue to looking at the stickers and feeling kind of frustrated. So now I've trimmed out everything, and here's the page where I had trimmed out some of the items. And for the photo, you'll be glad to know that I use the lightning bolt paper as my mat, and you can't hardly see it. You know, I said that it was my least favorite paper, which is okay because you can always use it as a mat. You can't really tell. So I matted the photo with the lightning bolt paper, and then underneath that I used the cardboard, you know, the real thin cardboard, instead of using foam tape. So I use that under my photo to kind of give it a little bit of dimension. And then I needed to use it as well on that arrow that says "so cool," because now it's not the same height, and I don't want things kind of bending on my page. So the camera goes down in the bird. Now I don't think I show on camera what I do with the empty space by the bird's tail. I do get one of the glasses that I cut out that is kind of a cat eye shape, and I slip it in there, and you'll see it on my still shots of my of this page. And go ahead and add the word awesome, but you know the A and the W get lost, so I need to add a little something to make it pop. So I use it, I guess it's kind of like a tag. It could be like a journaling spot. So I just tuck that underneath, and then I'm going to go ahead and just put all of these bubble words in, and then the glasses. Oh, there's the one, the little cat eye ones I'm going to put down there by the bird, and then the other glasses will stay up there where it is. And then up here in the top, you know, I said how I really do like that camera, and the white is actually the envelope that came with in the Clique Kit, where she put all of our goodies in, the smaller items. So I'm going to use that as a spot to, you know, to hold all the embellishments for, you know, for the cluster up here. So I'm looking for different color items. You know, I want the yellow that's from the bird. I want the yellow up here. And I ended up going with a yellow flower that I'm trimming here. And I end up only gluing in the very center and curling up the petals. And then I wanted a little bit of the green, which is the same color as the awesome. And I got a coffee mug, and then a little heart. So just getting some different colors here in all of the clusters. So I'm going to see if the glassine bag looks any better, and I really don't like the glassine bag. I really like this white envelope. It's a cute little size too. I really like that. So I'm trying out the glasses to see if I like those there. And of course the heart, those little puffy hearts, does not make it on this layout. I am trying, but instead I just cut out one of those little bitty hearts from that sheet and put it up there by the camera where you see it now. And then just trying to figure out what fits her, and you know, in color wise. So I feel like I needed a little bit more blue, so that's why I've got this coffee cup that I'm cutting out, and I'm going to put it next to the camera. Now one of the things I also do is sequins. I add lots and lots of sequins to my layouts. I really like the little bit of sparkle that it gives. Yeah, I'm seeing if I can get another bubble word up in there, and it just doesn't fit. It's just too big, too big. So that word shine, I end up moving it over there by the glasses above the word awesome. All right, gluing everything down. This was really a pretty fun, full of words, that's for sure. Uh, and you know, I could have even added a little bit of foam tape behind some of these words. I don't think I did. Um, well, you know what? I think let me see. No, I guess I didn't. Even though I could have, it would have been it would have been fun to have a little bit of dimension there. And adding the flower just in the center so those petals can be curled up. There, I like that clustered the way that is. And now I'm just going to attach that onto my page. And I'm just going to trim it off at the top. And I'm going to save the top part because I might need it, you know, for something else. It's a little different. So here's the sequins, and of course I have all those colors that you see, but I'm choosing to use the clear ones, and I have the 6mm and the 4mm, and I like to use a larger one and smaller, you know, at least one of the 6mm and two of the smaller ones, and I like to have two of them together and then one kind of off to the side where it's like a triangle. And I do that all throughout the page. I don't necessarily keep them within the cluster. Like I put some down below the photo down here at the bottom right, because if I'm going to do my angle like I normally do, then I need to have some sequins down there to continue it out. Well, here's the end. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment if you like, and if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love to have you. All right, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.